So really jumping, you're doing lateral thinking, you're doing retroactive thinking, you're doing proactive thinking, being present at the moment at the same time and managing what you focus on and what you don't pay attention to. Like, so either we're doing that, either we're being mindful is really what we're saying, or you're outsourcing your thinking. And if you really want to, let's go back to that first question. What are some of the symptoms when we're not doing those things that causes people harm?
Yeah. Well, let me begin by saying I don't think outsourcing is always bad. As you hinted at, it's hard work to think for yourself. It's not easy. It takes effort. It's mindful, it's energized, it uses energy. It's just, you know, it's a process. It's not something that just happens. And so that can be really taxing if you have to think for yourself on every decision that takes place in life. There's a story in the book about my wife and I trying to choose a movie, right? Between Netflix, Hulu, Comcast, Xfinity, all these things, we probably have a million on-demand movies on our Apple TV. Probably no joke to say it's a million plus movies on demand available to us instantaneously. I mean, something like that. Surely there is a perfect movie for my mood, for her mood, for the humidity level, for the temperature, for the lighting, for the dog's barking or not barking persona, like whatever it is, there's a perfect movie for that. How the hell am I going to find that? Pardon my language. That's a search, like for me to, you want me to go to Rotten Tomatoes, you want me to go to the Internet Movie Database, you want me to screen based on actors, you want me to screen based on emotional outcome of people who have followed. Look at, are you kidding me? I just want to watch a movie. You know what? I'm going to outsource my thinking to the Netflix recommendation. That's okay. It's low cost. It's an hour and 45 minutes. It's on the couch. There's low stakes. If I don't like it, it's fine. Next time I go find something else. All right, whatever. Low stakes decision. Now instead, you've got a major medical issue that's been presented to you. You've got a couple courses of action, some of which come with really high risks, but offer really nice rewards of elimination of potential issues. Others, you live with a nascent risk that may be there for a while and produces an anxiety for you, your family, etc. Here's an example where I don't need you putting yourself on autopilot. Here are the example you need to engage. The stakes are high enough. It's important enough. Yes, you're going to talk to your doctor, but you might actually go get a second first opinion, as I refer to it. I don't call them second opinions because oftentimes a second opinion is you take your existing file and you go see another doctor. And that next doctor reads the first file and says, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Great. I agree. I'm not going to disagree with my esteemed colleague down the street. Instead, you go find a true second opinion, a second first opinion is what I describe it as, because you want independent of thinking, not connected thinking. In that case, you really do want to connect the dots, think for yourself, explore adjacent domains. Okay, you're going to potentially take this, have this procedure, or take some medication for your heart. What does it do to your risk of diabetes? What does it do to your sort of other conditions that you may have? Are there other sort of interconnections that are worthy of thinking about? And so, there's a situation where the default may in fact be to just, that doctor knows best, let me blindly follow. And I want to say, you can do so. Make sure you're doing so, acknowledging that you're doing so. Okay, this is too high stress. I can't keep up with it. I don't want to try even. So I'm just going to let this doctor take over. In my book, there's an example where a Stanford University professor, Baba Shiv, he and his wife had a cancer diagnosis, and they proactively decided to take the back seat, to get out of the driver's seat of the decision-making process. They said it was too emotional, too difficult, too hard. We knew it. And so they proactively, mindfully, and that's why I'm okay with it, mindfully said, you know what, we know we could get engaged. We know we could ask the pros and cons. We know we could see where and how else this might matter, but this is too emotional. We're just going to find the right person to outsource our thinking to. And they did it that way. He's actually got a TED Talk on the topic.
I haven't checked that out. I will certainly.
I think it's when it's okay to give up the driver's seat or something like that.